This podcast is not rated. Listener discretion advised. Mission to City.
So this episode's going to be one of those warning episodes where I say, hey, if you're a fan of this movie or if you're new to this podcast...
Go fuck yourself.
Or,
I mean, what?
Wait.
Yeah, what?
Or
roll that back, TC.
Don't listen to this episode if it's your first one. Don't listen to this episode if you expect a lot of trivia or praise on this movie.
Yep.
I would say this one's for regular listeners only. So, there you go.
I wouldn't even say that. But
maybe you'll end up skipping it by the end anyway. It's probably going to be a short
that's
one.
Okay. Yeah. That's okay.
It's not our fault. It's this movie's fault, but
just shitty
we're
movies.
Gonna watch,
I mean, what?
We're going to watch the 1940. So we watched the best movies ever made. This movie's in the top
According
100. People think that this movie is the best movie ever made. Some people think this movie is the best movie ever
I would
made.
love to fucking line those people up and say, hey, we're going to box now. So you guys get in their line and we're going to go in the ring. I'll be in the ring.
No,
you guys
had an opinion about a movie, man. No, I just maybe you're right. Maybe it's not that good. I don't know, man. Just let me go.
I don't know, man. Hey, so if you could just line up over there in the corner, that'd be great. Everyone, I gave you all a number. You all got numbers. You're fucking 400,000 people there. Get in line. I'm going to stay in this corner. You're going to get in that corner. I'm just going to pummel you one at a time all the way through this movie because what? Never mind. What were you saying, Denny? My apologies.
Oh, I was saying we watched the best movies ever made, and this week we're watching number 90, which was made in 1948. The movie is called Bicycle Thieves. The synopsis is,
fucking God.
In post-war Italy, a working-class man's bicycle is stolen. He and his son set out to find it. And if you think that description doesn't merit a movie, you might be correct. TC, it's your turn to go first. What did you think of this movie?
I fucking can't stand it. God damn it. Fuck this movie. So this movie is shit. All right.
But it's so shitty it gives you energy, right?
I'm going to
gives you energy.
So for everyone listening, we were supposed to record this thing yesterday. So, this simple old me, I wait till the last minute to do fucking anything. So, night before the podcast, I'm at home, I'm watching it, and I fell asleep. So... day of podcast, I'm like, I'll just do this at work. Like, whatever, no big deal. I'll just watch it, and who cares, right? I didn't like it, so what can I say? I'm not going to like it, so who gives a shit, right? Well, I get to work. I was so happy to do work while this fucking thing was playing that I can't tell you how little I fucking like this movie. So I get through that day, everybody who's listening. I said, hey, you know what, guys? I don't think I'm going to be able to do this unless you guys are cool with me punting this one. Denny, no, we don't want to do that. There's no punt allowed. I was like, fuck.
Dude, I wanted to hear you go full out, dude.
Letters, I was
dying to just let this one go.
What did you say? I would disapprove? How did you put it?
He said I disapprove. That's exactly what he said.
No in all caps.
Yeah. So then I thought to myself, well, I bet you they hate this movie because there's no way they give a shit unless they know that I hate this movie.
I pretty much forced you to watch it because I wanted to hear you yell about it.
So here we go, second day. So all right, so we're gonna fucking go. I come home and I feel bad. I don't want to let Denny down. I like Denny. I like Denny. I like John. I don't want to let them both down. I'm wasting everyone's time by not watching the movie.
You're a good friend, TC. Good friend.
I watched the fucking movie. I put the thing on. I got about the same place I was in when I fell asleep. I go, all right, I remember this. All right, I don't remember this. God, I fucking hate this movie. Who gives a shit about these people? I don't care about these people. You never got your bike stolen? Welcome to fucking the universe. Everybody gets their fucking bike stolen. If you didn't get your bike stolen, then you got your friend's bike stolen. Something at some point happened where somebody's bike got stolen. I understand this story. I don't need to watch this story yet again. And then, of course, we get to the point of painting pictures on the wall, which, mind you, aren't on real cement walls. You can see the fucking thing flapping in the wind while he fucking paints it. So they don't even have good production design. I'm sitting at home watching this thing. I'm so fucking angry. I turned the thing off three quarters of the way through because I don't even give a shit anymore. I was like, if Denny gets mad at me.
You punted.
No, I didn't because I fucking ended up today at work going, all right, I feel bad. Let me finish the rest of the movie. And I thought to myself, I could have fucking skipped this thing. And my review would have been exactly the same. It would have been exactly the fucking same. I fucking hate this movie. If you like this movie, I'll fucking see you in the ring. I'll take you down one at a goddamn time.
TC is standing up, jumping around a little boxing stand.
We're like WWE here.
Dude, this is one of the worst fucking movies I've ever seen in my goddamn life. I couldn't give two shits. I don't know how it's on the list. I don't care. Whoever these people are that like this goddamn movie, come find me and fucking heckle me all you want. I'll fucking knock you out. This movie was terrible. And not only that, I don't care about the time. I don't give a shit. I'm supposed supposed to respect it. I've never cared about any of that. You guys know that very much.
Yes.
Yep.
See, I'm calm. And
fuck that, dude. Keep it going.
I don't know, dude. I still don't really know what this movie's ultimately about. And I've had to watch it now 3 times. I pressed play. I pressed play 3 fucking times. And I still don't know what this fucking movie's about. So I don't care. I hope this is as fast as I hope we get to minute fucking 13 and we go, all right, folks, on the next podcast, we're going to watch something better than this goddamn piece of shit. Anyways, that's mine.
TC,
Wow.
thank you for that. That's the reason I wanted you to watch it, was that right there. And you gave it to me, and I'm very happy now. Thank you very
All right,
much.
I'm glad you are, because it fucking feels better talking
That was like
about
some like Hulk Hogan kind of shit. That was like, I don't know. I just had
I'm
this
just-
real-
See you in the ring. Movie,
honestly, I
Bicycle
haven't-
Thieves, me and you.
Me and you, fucking let's go. If you like movies like this, I'm ready to fight you. It's just where I'm at. I don't know.
TC's fought people for less people. All right, don't fuck with him on this one.
I fight people for fun. So, like, bring it, dude. This movie's terrible. Let's go. Yeah. Anyways, I hope someone else has a different opinion.
John, do you want to go second? What do you think?
I can't match that.
No,
man.
you can't, dude. You're fucked. I don't want to go after that either.
I'm fucked. No, I can't. I'm just going to be all reasonable. It's going to be awful.
No, that's going to be normal, John. I am not normal. There's a difference.
All right, so I'm going to go. I'll go second. TC, don't be mad at me, okay? Don't punch me.
No, you're fine. You like it.
I did not hate this movie, but I can totally see why one would hate it. Like I thought it was like a really boring movie watching experience. Like the movie itself is so the opposite of what entertaining movies are. It is the opposite of an entertaining movie. I can't think of a more entertaining movie than this movie. I can't.
Right.
And we've watched some pretty freaking arty, unentertaining movies. Like I will go as far to say that like Persona at some parts was
the
more
least
entertaining
interesting
than this movie.
More things happen.
Yeah. This movie and like the part that, so I like, you know, the movie shut off. My experience was like, I watched it. I was like struggling to stay engaged. There were a couple parts where I was like, oh, okay, that's better than the rest of the movie. But then it went away. And at the end, I was like, that was boring. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And then I started reading when I started getting angry, or not angry, I'll use the word angry, whatever. Reading people's reviews of this movie, just I don't know what it is. It's just fucking human nature where I'm just like, your opinion is different than mine. You have to be wrong. I'm definitely
you suck.
right. Yeah.
I don't like you. Yeah.
I don't know. So people praise this movie to no end. There are critics of note, whatever the fuck that means, that think this movie is the best movie ever made, which is the most confusing thing I've ever heard. Like they must just want different things from movies than anybody else.
You do. Right.
I don't get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there are things you can appreciate certain things in this movie, I think.
Yeah, you can appreciate like the theme, right? Like
the theme. There's certain scenes that kind of like, it's almost a silent movie. And like they have things where he's basically just searching for his bike the entire time. And like, it's kind of a metaphor for how like when you're hungry, you'll do whatever to survive. And he like, there's scenes where he doesn't do the little cross thing in the church when he walks across the aisle. And that's like, he kind of gives up religion because he's fucking hungry, and he like doesn't watch after his kid. His kid almost gets hit by a car because he's fucking hungry. You're like,
he's got you with his wife and all that.
Like whatever. Like sure, good fucking simple metaphor, I guess, but
yeah, but it is slow, man.
Oh,
and
it is
there's
so
like,
slow.
There's like 5 scenes when they might, you only need one scene of them looking at the market. You don't need like seeing them in like, I don't know, like 10 different scenes about them trying to look at that market.
I'm
for
a critic.
Bicycle parts.
It really drives home the point, John, when you show up multiple times, you really let the audience know what's important in the man's life.
And to tell you, I will tell you, maybe that this is what you want to see is that poverty can be extremely boring.
Poverty is also bad, by the way. If you didn't know that, being poor is rough.
It's bad, and it'll make you do things that you will regret.
Yeah, of course. We get that.
Yeah.
I don't need to watch a movie to realize that. I just walk across the street and see the homeless guy dead in his wheelchair.
And I don't even think it's the way. It's like
it's not cool.
Ouch.
Why am I laughing at that? That
just happened. That just happened. That's
my God.
Sorry. Yeah. One of my people that I like. See, you think I'm an asshole. I'm only bringing that up because this just happened in reality.
Oh, man. Holy cow.
Sorry to hear that, man. That sounds shitty.
No, I know. It sucks. It really sucked. It was a shitty night, coming home from work and then, getting pulled over by the other homeless people that I also help out here and there. And then to say, hey, John died. We found him in his chair this morning. That's so good, right? But that is more fucking boring. It should be than this fucking movie. And it wasn't. So this movie just takes the cake for boring and shit. Sorry, I'm going to calm down. I'm going to. I don't know. Sorry, guys. That just triggered me right there.
Yeah, no worries.
I
asked for this, dude. I asked for this. And I apologize if it energizes you in a negative way, but hey, I'm selfish and
I just
it
think
entertains
there's so
me.
much more to life
this is
than
what
this
Denny
fucking
will do
movie.
for entertainment.
You know?
And there's movies about that.
I was
Yeah.
so bored that I'm going to fucking manipulate my friends to entertain me. That negatively
well, you know
affects
what's
them.
boring about poverty is that it's always tragic. That's the shit that sucks. So like watching you talk about a bike doesn't really entertain me in a good way. It just makes me realize like you're talking about a fucking bike. But I get it. Subjectivity of the movie, the film. Guy lost his bike. He's trying to do a job. He can't do his job without the bike. It's all right. It's like he's losing everything. So the bike is just a fucking mechanism for what, and a metaphor for like everything that we go through. Totally get it. Don't want to watch this fucking movie ever again. Next.
Yeah. I mean, the technical merits of this movie are not good. Like the editing is bad. The music was constant
dialogue
and bad.
ADR is awful.
There are things like all the actors are non-actors. They're all real people. They're ex-workers. It was filmed like all on location in Rome. There's a thing called Italian Neorealism, which influenced film a lot after World War II. But I mean, I don't know, man. We watched a lot of movies that influenced a lot of other movies. And, just like the horse video of the horse running isn't on the fucking list.
Right. You get back to the horse carousel to some extent. That's great if it was influential and it pushed for realism. But we've seen some movies that also did that did it spectacularly well, like 400 Blows.
Yes. If you compare that to this, that movie seems new compared to this movie.
And that movie dealt with poverty and heartbreak and
you felt for the characters and
it was very engaging.
How is that movie not higher than this movie? I don't know. It doesn't.
It's shitty fucking users. I don't know.
Yeah. This movie gets a lot of credit though with like, I think a lot of these movies, like some movies are just from the critics are so overall praised from critics that like users get the bleed from that because they're just like, I don't know what a good movie is, so I'm going to give this movie a 10 because I don't know.
Right.
And I'm sure some people like
Makes
it. So if you do like it, I'm sorry. But like, you have to understand, if you like this movie, you have to understand that it's not for most people, I would think. If you don't,
I would think so. I would hope so.
That's basically all I got. John, what do you got?
Yeah, you said you guys between the two of you guys have said all. I wasn't you said it in a much more measured way too, Denny. And I just,
oh really? Did I? I wasn't screaming. Yeah. I wasn't screaming like
you weren't
fucking
screaming
The Rock.
and yelling. What do you mean? I don't get
I
it.
like it when I point out the obvious as if it's an intellectual achievement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
anyway,
you've never watched me blow up before? Yeah.
Right. So I like to make observations that are very, uncontestable, and that makes me seem smart.
Right.
Oh wow, it's very thought out and mediocre. Very nice.
Very good. Very good. Yeah.
Anyway, I just thought that it just, I don't know, it wasn't efficient at all, and it just kept repeating things in sort of an aimless way.
This movie is not efficient. Wow, what an accurate and mediocre thing to say.
Operationally, this movie is not efficient. Yeah.
It's not. Well, it just
Neorealism, John, is supposed to be realistic.
The market scene, the way they were things didn't make sense. The way they were trying to organize their search, it didn't even make sense what they were trying to do. Like how they were trying to search for the bike made no sense.
Why did his friend go away? Can you even answer that question? Why did his friend end up leaving? Why did he stop helping?
Don't know. He had to go home.
Lazy.
I don't know. I don't know.
It was only one day though, right? He's like, all right, we're going to find it. I'm going to get my whole team of trash guys. We're going to, and it's in half an hour later. All right, good luck, dude. You're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fucked.
So I have no idea, but
a lot of bicycles on that market. A lot of bicycles.
Oh yeah, a lot.
Oh yeah,
so many.
Yeah. So what? You're gonna look through all those parts and find the bell that belonged to your bike?
That was part of the problem with the movie. I thought so. In the beginning, it lost me because he's like, "Look for the Fides. Look for the Fides," and I'm like, I wish it showed us what a Fides was, so this scanning of the bikes was somehow interesting to me. But I'm just looking at bikes that all look the exact fucking same. And it's like, I'm not helping. Like, I wish I was like, all right, it's the one with the little fucking ribbons on the side or something, Yeah. Look for the ribbon bike or something. But then it's just like scanning camera of thousands of bikes. Fuck. It's stupid.
Like what? You can't figure this out, dude? You don't know which one's which? Come on, guy.
And it just seems like random things. And as slow as this movie is, then odd random things just happen. Like they're sitting in the rain and all of a sudden some clerical Germans show up.
That was hilarious. I laughed at that. I was like, who are these guys? Who the fuck are these guys?
What is this? There they are. I don't know if that just I don't know.
And I saw the guy there was a guy one arming a gramophone. I was like, damn, that guy's fucking strong.
Yeah. But it's just like almost seemingly, I don't know, just, and then this will happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's life, John. It's life, man. It just happens.
I guess. But it just, I don't know. I mean, I can understand. I mean, again, I understand the poverty thing. I understand the guy going like, having despair and then just being like, screw it. I'm going to have some wine and we're going to have a meal. I understand. That all makes sense.
Did they pay for that meal?
Right?
Did they pay for that?
I assume.
Really?
But then it's like, then they're out of it.
They cut before the end.
Did they cut and run? I didn't notice.
No. They cut the scene.
They cut the movie. I thought you said they cut.
No. I mean,
cut and run.
I had a big question about that. It's like,
they
can't afford it.
They
have no money.
All the money,
right? They're fucking starving. They had to run afterwards. Like they had to.
Huh.
I have no idea. Well, if that he was already being a cheat then him trying to steal the bicycle sort of loses its impact.
Plus those fucking Italian kids, they start him young, huh? That kid was like 6 years old. He was drinking wine.
I liked him. He was kind of cool. I sort of liked his style.
The kid actor was not bad. He was not bad. He didn't seem like a shitty kid actor, which is a big plus because that's hard to do.
Right. So
especially then.
Yeah.
There was no reference
and
point.
He wasn't an actor. They actually found him watching the shooting of the movie one day, and he took over. They had cast somebody else for the kid, and he's like, all right, fuck this other kid. We're getting that kid because he's got a good face for it.
Wow. He was great.
Because he won't leave us alone. He keeps fucking tugging at the pant leg.
He's always got a lot of free time.
Dad! Yeah, I don't know what he wants. He wants something. I don't know what it is. Maybe bread.
He does that
get in the scene
thing really well.
Hey, kid, you want some bread? Stand in front of the camera. I'll give you some bread.
Hey, you hungry? Kid, get the fuck in front of the camera, dude. We'll give you bread later. Yeah. Hey, don't worry about the bikes. You're never going to have one. You're fucking poor. What? This fucking movie was so shit.
And the thing is, too, all right, so here's me trying to figure out why I didn't like it. So the movie not involving us, I didn't relate to the character because of that bike scene. That was a big problem. I didn't know what they were looking for. That's a huge problem in the movie, I think. Plus, the lead character is not sympathetic. I don't care about him. And towards the end of the movie, I fucking hated him. When he cut in line at the fucking psychic, I was like, oh, wait a minute. Fuck this guy. Yeah. This guy is a line cutter. He thinks he's better than everybody else in this line.
He's a line cutter. I don't like people that cut lines.
Well, and he cut in line at the bus stop or the trolley stop, too. He was trying to cut in line there. He's not nice to his wife. They lose the bike, and he's like, I don't want to hear you whining about this. Yeah. When he's the one that has some fault for not paying attention and sort of figuring out, that bike could get stolen. I got to keep an eye on it. I don't know. But
I feel like the arguments against us thinking this way is we have pampered movie tastes where all the movies need to fit the certain mold, and that's kind of true. So there's no real argument against that, I guess. If you don't want to watch a movie.
We've seen, to say again, we've seen movies that try to depict sort of a real life sequence of events, and some of those we really like. All of us really like that kind of
this is that kind of movie, and it is not the same.
It doesn't pull it off.
No.
So and maybe that's the point, but I don't know. It doesn't feel. I get it. Yeah, poverty is really bad, and it'll make you do horrible things, and it's terrible. I mean, just think about Parasite, that we watched another film that was about a family in poverty. And it was, again, all kinds of amazing stuff happens in that film.
And they were bad characters that you shouldn't feel sympathy for, but you still connected with them.
See?
Right.
Exactly. They were bad characters that didn't treat necessarily anybody good, but you connected to them.
Yeah. And maybe some people just connect to it. I'm so confused why this movie is so highly rated.
I don't either. This whole list, I don't get it.
Yeah. Well, dude, we were on a good run, I think, before this movie. I was like, maybe the entire top 100 will just be
right. But you're talking
movies.
about the top 100 out of 250 fucking movies, dude. There's a shitload of movies that suck on this list.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Well, and there are definite movies that just sort of sit in this highly regarded. Whether they are good or not. It just sort of, they have a reputation.
It's good in the fact that it influenced a lot of movies, and it was a prominent movie in this whole movement of film.
So let's say because of this film, we got to see more of the films that all three of us like.
Great.
In the sense of, good. Nice job.
Thank you.
Doesn't mean I want to watch this, but yeah. And if that's the case, then there is a special place. If you're a film historian or if you're a filmmaker and you want to watch sort of the source or the origin of some of this stuff, and maybe in its origin it's not as well crafted because they're just trying to hit at ideas that are new and haven't been really thought of before, and so they're going to be clunky. The first car wasn't the car we want to go drive now. Things like that.
True.
Unless you're into antiques, right?
So, or if you want to see Rome back in the 40s, because they filmed in Rome, and some, it looked cool. Some of the shots looked cool for a second, and then you're like, oh right, this is a boring movie. It's going to linger on the shot. It's going to suck all the joy I got out of seeing this cool spot.
Yeah,
from me,
Yeah, so I think if you have this attitude of you're appreciating it because of its influence, that's great. That doesn't mean it's enjoyable to watch.
If you're like us, I guess. If you like that, then it might be enjoyable, you know?
or not even enjoyable, but not even
Yeah,
enjoyable, but engaging. It's just not. It's not engaging to watch. I mean, it just a movie doesn't have to be enjoyable all the time, but you have to get something out of it or feel connected to the people in it. And if none of that is there, then
it's no good. Yeah.
Some people might not need that. Some people, I mean, it really depends on how you go into watching a movie. I'm just trying to hedge our opinions here for some reason.
Sure.
I mean, some people might not need the emotional connection. Maybe a sociopath would like this movie. Maybe somebody with no emotions at all
geez.
would fucking love this movie.
There you go.
That's better, Danny. That makes more sense.
I almost said something nice,
really
and then I
open-minded of you.
Maybe a serial killer would love this movie.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
So, did you guys expect the unhappy ending?
I didn't expect much. So
I did not expect the unhappy ending. I honestly thought.
I mean, yeah, you thought that it was going to somehow work out.
Yeah, I mean, it weirdly just ended. Like,
I think it would have been even worse if it had, because again, it would have been really more annoying because again, like you said, we weren't really connected to this guy, and if I
wanted the ending to justify the rest of the movie. You know, I wanted the ending to have a revelation that tied everything up with what they were trying to do and justified what they were doing.
He found the guy that stole his bike and then felt really bad for him and learned why he stole the bike or something.
And he kind of did.
Saw that he was just like
happened.
him.
The guy saw him with a kid and he's like, let him go.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh, he's stealing because he wants to feed his kid. I understand. I don't want to get him in trouble. He's having a hard time. Let him go.
Right, but that's not the actual. I mean, I'm talking about the guy who stole his own bike. Like that would have been another way that he actually did find his actual bike. And he found out that guy was just like him or something. I don't know.
Another problem with the movie, I couldn't tell if that guy was the actual guy who stole the bike.
Yeah. So the one that was doing which guy are we talking about?
The guy with the mob, the little the
one that was doing the fainting and stuff.
Yeah. I couldn't tell. Like I was like, wait, is he real or is he not real? Like, is he faking it or not? Because if I knew either way, that would have made it better. But they don't show you what he looks like in the beginning that much. And then they show you a close-up of his face. I'm like, I don't know if that's the same guy.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't
How would
know
you remember? It's been a little while.
Yeah, I had no idea. So yeah, and then he just tortures this old guy for quite some time.
I liked that scene. That was great, dude. That was the best part of the movie to me. He's just chasing him through the church. I'm like, what? This is half the movie now. This guy is chasing this old guy around this town for half of this movie.
I know. It was a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, again, this is a short movie, but it seems like there's so much stuff there's so much unnecessary stuff that's going on. Like it seems
the
like they're
entire
looking
movie
at the
is
market.
unnecessary.
Yeah, the entire movie.
They're looking at the market for a long time. He's chasing that guy for a long time. They pack a lot of it's kind of an achievement for such a short film to have it feel so long.
And also him bumping into, first of all, Rome is a big fucking place. They're walking around.
Right.
The fact that he sees his bike with the guy riding on it, one, is unbelievable. And then bumps into that same guy later and recognizes him. I was like, that is unbelievable.
Bullshit.
I do not buy this.
Yeah,
that is stupid. It's a stupid plot device. This movie is stupid and boring.
Yep. Say it again, please.
This movie is
stupid and boring. Yeah, top fucking 100
Right.
my ass. Go fuck yourself, dude. Like I said, I'll meet you in a fucking ring. Get in the corner.
He's taping up his knuckles, guys. He's taping
I'm
them up.
fucking ready to go. I'm jumping up and down. I'm fucking loosening up the neck. Dude, I'm ready to go. Fuck
But
you.
if
This movie sucks.
was one of those movies that paved the way for realism, then God bless it. Whatever.
Dude, fuck.
You know?
I don't know why I don't have any respect for that shit anymore. I don't care. I don't give a shit about what someone in the past did for us in this time because it doesn't fucking correlate.
Oh, well, I disagree with you there, TC. Just personally, that's fine. You can think that, but this movie isn't that,
does. Everybody does. But you know what? At some point, what the fuck, dude? You got to move on. We're not there anymore.
Oh, I know.
I don't live that life.
No, I know.
Shit.
But it's like let's see. What's another?
Respect your elders. You know,
no. You
fucking
don't have to
bullshit.
respect it. You could just be glad they're around. That doesn't even mean you have to listen or watch it, right? I mean, people could say, I don't know, they could say the Beatles are what created the idea of a rock band,
and they suck.
So, fine. You might not like them. I mean, I've
the Beatles. I fucking love the Beatles.
But
we're not that great, dude. Come on.
What?
Hey. Wait.
Okay, we can argue about that. I still listen to the Beatles. I love them.
I was just trying to make the point of.
Sorry, John.
You can
Beatles
argue
are fucking
about
great. TC, I'm gonna fucking come at you, dude.
Oh God, here we go.
Beatles could be considered not so great sometimes. I don't care.
Yeah,
They're not always good.
They got some fucking songs that you're like, you made this song.
Okay,
I agree with that.
Fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Anyway, sorry. That was maybe it's not a good.
You're
good
still here.
direction.
No,
No, no,
poking
I
the
mean, dude,
tiger here, John.
I mean, you know, I'm also playing this up because it's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
fucking,
funny.
no,
You
me
know,
too.
making Denny mad.
I'm
You know,
smiling
it's great.
over here.
Yeah.
I got a big ass smile on my
Yeah,
face.
yeah,
This is
yeah,
exactly what I wanted.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. I'll
Dance
be in the
for me,
fucking
monkeys,
corner
dance for
all
me.
night. Come fucking find me. Let's go. What?
I'm getting a plane ticket to LA. I'll see you in 4 hours, TC. I'm gonna
I'm
whoop
fucking,
your
my
ass.
hands are wrapped, dude. By the time you get here, I'm all warmed up, ready to go. Like 1-2 punch. See you later, dude. What? Anyways, I mean, yeah, I'm fucking around. It's just a fucking movie, guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, shit.
John,
man.
you're doing a good job,
being normal.
well, yeah, like defending it in a way that's also not giving up on your opinion.
Being a good guy, as
Thank you.
usual. Yeah. Love you,
I'm
John.
trying. Oh, I love you too, man.
Oh, it's a Friday episode. We loving each other, guys? We're all loving each
Hey,
other.
you know, it's a day in the fields. What are you
Oh,
gonna do?
yeah.
You know?
How's that beer, John? It looked, the can was cool.
Oh yeah, this is Todd the Axeman Surly Brewing Company. It's a great indie brewery we have here in the Minneapolis area.
Is that a Grateful Dead logo thing?
No, I don't know. It's not.
Is
I
it
mean,
not?
it's got that. It's
It
got that
looks
sort
like
of
it.
like. Yeah, it does. It does sort of. It's got the skull with the horns and axe
And a yin yang with the
It's-
red and white in the center
Well,
of the forehead?
that's the Surly logo. Yeah.
Dude, that's Grateful Dead, man. That's Grateful Dead.
Yeah, I'm sure that there's probably some Dead influence here.
TC, are you a Grateful Dead fan?
No, it's
I'm
not. It's not
I'm
a Grateful Dead. That's really. I don't
I
know.
wouldn't say I'm
mean,
a fan, but I'm not like a hater.
Look at this. I'll text
Great
you this picture right
musician.
now.
All right.
This is filler, folks. We're keeping this in. We're keeping
I
this
texted
fucking
you
in.
the picture already. I thought I texted both of you.
They're trying
Yeah,
to
no,
make
I'm
sure
gonna
that
send
I
you-
don't kill anybody right now. That's what they're trying to do.
Oh, man. I got my wife's
No.
phone. I don't even have my phone. My phone's with my wife, I
Let's
guess.
calm TC down a bit. He seems like
Yeah.
he's about to lose it. Yeah,
TC,
right.
I heard of this thing. It's called yoga. It's pretty fun. Maybe you should try
Hey,
sometime.
so you know what's funny is if you breathe in and breathe out, that would be good.
Your heart rate slows down almost every time.
Yeah, it's weird. You almost relax a little bit. I don't know if you know what that's like, but yeah,
Oh,
it's
man, I don't
good.
know.
It's good stuff, you know.
So I texted you guys this picture. John, look
Okay.
at that. That's the fucking
Wait,
same thing.
I don't even have my phone. I've got my wife's phone.
Your wife
My
phone?
wife's got my phone, I guess. We must just swap them.
Oh, geez. She's going to get text from your mistress. That's bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
Denny, you don't ever say that. Come on, what are you doing?
What?
Yeah,
We're
don't
not
say
allowed to joke anymore? Are we all serious?
No, not like that. No.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay. That's an impossibility.
Oh, I'm going to
say.
joke like that. I can
It's
joke
John,
however I want.
Denny,
We joke
what you
about
miss
it.
is
Her
what
and I
if you
joke
did have
about
one?
that.
You know what I'm saying? You
That's
can't
why I
fuck
made the
that.
joke,
Yeah.
TC. If it wasn't John, I wouldn't have done it because I wouldn't have known whether or not he actually had a mistress. But I know he
That's
doesn't,
true.
so I can
That's
joke
true.
about it.
John's just sitting in the basement with a whiskey going, I'm
He's
doing
like,
the
"This is
podcast, guys.
Best day of the
I
week.
swear."
Best moment of the week.
No, it's not. I honestly think John loves being with his family. He probably hates being with us more.
Oh, hell no. I
Now,
love it all.
You
Come
know
on.
what?
It's
You know
all
what,
good.
Denny? Now I get why you made the joke. It just dawned on me. Ding, 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 ding,
Yeah,
ding. Right?
exactly.
Yeah, John's too good of a guy.
Of course.
Oh.
That's right. Yeah, if you made that joke about me, I'd be like, shut the fuck up.
Exactly. Yeah, I would never make that joke about you.
Shut the fuck up. What are you doing?
I don't
Jesus
want to
Christ,
fuck up any of your stuff,
I
you know?
just got a
Whatever-
girlfriend. I just fucking got a girlfriend. What are you doing? You're killing me, dude. Don't talk about the other one. What the fuck? Yeah, anyway. This is why you don't drink bunch of cups of coffee after you drink booze to try and stay awake at work because they just
what
hit,
did you
they
do?
hit
You
later.
said you had like 120 proof whiskey or something?
So we went to lunch.
Ooh, story time.
And we had a couple margaritas, well, 3. And then we got
How
back
strong
to
were
the
they?
office.
Were they good?
And they're normal. Yeah, they're good. It's a spot that's by my house. It's a good spot. So we get back to work and we're like, I had a very productive week, to be honest. So haven't been drinking during the week at all. So I've been working the normal day and then coming home and just bored. So I keep on working until like 11:30, 12 o'clock. So I had a
Jeez.
really
Holy
productive
shit.
week. Got a shitload of work done just by being bored. And then so it got to Friday at lunch and we were drinking margaritas. We got back and my buddy at work had a fucking Booker's bourbon from, it's like a Jim
Booker's.
Beam brother.
I'm going to look
So
it up.
Jim's brother basically made a whiskey that is now no longer going to be made. So
Jim Beam's
this
still
guy had-
alive?
What?
well,
Because
no. Like the recipe from his brother
Oh.
is no longer going to be created anymore.
Because
So
it
this
was
is like
killing
one of the
people or something?
No, it's just I don't remember what the story was, but
Okay.
this is one of the last
Because
batches
it's
that
like,
we're gonna get.
Okay. Wow.
And
Holy
so,
shit. 64.45%. Oh,
125
Jesus.
proof, dude. 125 proof.
That's
Man, so
That's
that's like
scary.
one shot of that would be like 3
yeah.
shots.
So
of-
you can imagine, I put some ice in. I'm like, I'm
That's not how
watering
that
it
works,
down.
John. No.
Yeah.
It'd be like 1.5
No.
shots.
Proof is different. Okay. Well,
Proof is
I'm thinking,
double-
Like alcohol
proof is
is like
double.
20%. Alcohol is like 20%. right?
No, 40%. Regular alcohol is
Is it
40%, which is
This
80
is
proof.
60%. This is 60%.
It's 65%. It's so I'm looking at this right now.
Okay.
This Booker's bourbon is, since it's like cask made and it's customized, it's between 60.5 and 64.45%. It varies
There
bottle
you
to
go.
bottle.
Wow.
There you go.
That's
He
a
gets it now.
fancy fucking moonshine you've been drinking
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. So I had a couple of those, kept pouring.
Wow.
No big deal.
Woo!
Woo.
That doesn't put
Friday.
you to sleep? Holy cow.
So I
And then
drank
you just,
coffee.
drank some coffee to jack yourself up while being
Right.
very drunk.
Well,
That's an
because I
excellent
got
idea.
back to my desk and I was like, "Fuck, I got like 3 more hours to go here." And my boss was loving it. I got back to my desk and I'm trying my best. Right, I'm so trying.
What's my login password? God damn it.
Yeah. I'm like, I gotta write this fucking email. I'm not doing this right now. And I was like, Morgan, I'm fucking leaving. And she was like, dude, I'm leaving in 20, so I don't give a shit. Like, you're good.
Nice.
And so yeah, I'm hammed, and that's why I came in with all the energy because
Yeah.
I'm fucking. I'm
Perfect. I'm glad we delayed it from yesterday.
This
for
is
sure.
usually my. This is usually like I would usually drink every day, but now since I haven't been doing that,
Ah, hey,
you
good
know, the
for you.
booze is hitting me hard.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
So yeah, that's the story of that. I don't know where I was going with it. Probably nowhere. So Hey,
Well, whatever-
listeners.
Whatever we can
Hi,
do
my
to-
name is Timmy, and I have a problem. How you doing,
Timmy.
you fucking asshole? What? Yeah,
Timmy
yeah.
is counseling Timmy.
Yeah.
That's not gonna
How
go
you
well.
doing? My name is Timmy, and I'm an addict. Hey, Timmy, what's going on? Not too much. Just got home from 125 proof, having a good day. Yeah, that's okay. I had a couple beers at work. I understand. Oh, did you know? See, this is what goes on all night in my head. So,
Just
welcome to
battling
Terrence
Timmy.
Way.
God,
Yeah,
that
just
sounds
battling
terrifying.
Timmy all day. Yeah, like you guys shut off, and you're like, oh, that's funny. I have to see him for the rest of the night.
He's
you
a
know?
little. What does he
Yeah.
look like, TC? Can you
Yeah.
describe what
Timmy
he looks like to us?
me, but like if he looks like me, but he would be like as if he was homeless under the bridge, So I look at Timmy and I see me, but just under the bridge, How you doing, Timmy? Oh, I got a roof over my head. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? You're like, no, you don't. It's a fucking overpass. You're like, yeah. Anyways, we're good here.
Keeps you out of the rain,
we're back,
Timmy.
We're back to
Oh, man.
what was this movie again? Oh, right. Who cares? Hey, you know what though? At the end of the day, even though this movie sucked, I knew I was coming on and talk shit with you fellas. And it was
Yeah.
going to be fun no matter what.
That's
So,
what I was looking forward to.
Timmy be fucking damned.
So I don't know. What do you guys think? I did no research on this fucking movie.
Should we
Thank
not?
God.
Let's not even.
Let's just skip it.
If you want to learn about Italian Neorealism, if you want to
No.
learn about this
do
director,
not.
you can go do that. I'm sorry. When you try to be non. I try to be, I try to give trivia no matter what, whether or not we're into it,
Yeah.
even if movies
Oh,
we're
yeah.
not into
Oh,
it, just
yeah.
spat out
That's
trivia.
true.
It's at the joy of fucking TC and John to just like,
Right.
God damn it,
Just
we
ta-
end this
talk
stupid
in an
episode.
empty box for a while.
Right,
Sometimes
right,
you
right.
can't. You soldier on, brother, and good on you.
But we're gonna skip this time. There's a couple documentaries on the DVD, which they're
Are they like as long? I mean, how do you do a documentary
they're
about
short. So
this
the thing
film?
is, it's not a documentary on this movie. It's a documentary on neorealism and a documentary
yeah.
on the director. So I was like, I don't want to know about any of that. Like if it was on the movie, I would have like figured out a way to watch it. But,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
it's not.
Right.
It's just like if you like this movie, you need to know about this period of time in history. I'm like, no,
God,
no thanks.
Shoot me. I don't
But
want to.
so yeah, so sorry there, and whatever. You're probably fine with that if you're still listening to this episode.
Right.
That's fair.
Right.
All right, so next week we're doing next week. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Done.
We
Toast. Cool. It's Friday night, guys. I'm excited. And also, this next movie, it's 2001: A Space Odyssey, 1968, directed by Stanley Kubrick, written by Stanley Kubrick and Arthur C. Clarke. After
One of your
discovering,
favorites.
dude, I fucking love this movie so much. I cannot wait. I hope TZ, you've seen this before. I watched this with you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
multiple times.
This movie is great, so it's going to be a more positive episode. It might be even annoyingly fucking, I don't know, what's a good word?
Annoyingly happy, annoyingly enthusiastic.
I'll try to tone it down though, but I'm
No,
excited.
I don't. It's fun. That's what's one of. I love it when we really enjoy a film. That's also really fun.
And I
So,
also,
no,
it's true.
so short story about this movie to fucking pad this one out a little bit more. Every Black Friday, there is a Blu-ray sale on the internet. And one of the things I bought this year was the 4K version of this movie. And I've been waiting to watch the 4K version of it until this episode.
Oh, nice.
So it's been like 3
Ah.
months. It's just been sitting on my shelf. And I'm like, yes, one day, soon. And now it's now. Yes.
Do you go and
All
pet
right.
it?
Sometimes I feed it food. I give it a little scrap of bread.
Hey,
You want some bread? Stand in front of the
Soon,
camera.
my pretty,
You want to be on the. If you want to go on the DVD player, you fucking stand in front of the camera. You stupid.
Seems
DVD.
right.
All right, so yeah, next week. Congratulations
boys.
to
All
anyone
right.
who made it this far in this episode. You are a
Yes,
fucking
thank
trooper.
You
Thank
are
you.
a good person.
Yeah.
Better than me.
Better than all of us.
Yeah.
You know the website. You know where to find us. Don't one star this episode. We'll see you next week.
Would you
Next
put
week,
this in the
guys.
top 250?
Oh shit! Oh yeah, we have to do that too. We forgot that
Do
last
we?
week. It'll be inserted now.
We almost forgot it
Oh,
this
really?
week.
Oh,
yeah,
did
we
we
almost
forget
forgot it
that
again. I forgot the rule.
Paranoia too? Oh, crap.
TC, would you put this movie in the top 250?
Absolutely. One of the best movies I've ever seen.
Me too. I agree, 100%. Put it in the top 250.
Can you hear the sarcasm in my voice?
John.
No.
No.
Oh.
Just a normal John
Yeah,
response. Yeah. No, that's a no.
Cool. All right.
All right.
All right.
That's
See you
it.
later, boys.
Next week.
Yeah, take care, guys.
Hey guys, we forgot to put the top 250. Should I use that voice again? Hey, no.
No,
Hi,
that's
how are you?
that's,
And welcome. We have forgotten to do the top
Paranoia
250.
God, I keep calling it
Oh.
Paranoia.
Oh, we should.
Parasite.
You know what?
Oh,
Let's do
Parasite.
Timmy.
That's right.
Timmy will do it.
Parasite
Timmy will
deserves
do
a
it.
All right,
much,
Timmy,
much
introduce
better,
it.
much nicer.
All right.
Timmy.
All right, ready?
Go for
Are
it.
you recording, John?
Yeah.
All right, ready? Here we go. So Timmy forgot. Oh, wait. No, was it Timmy? No, it was Denny. Oh, shit. Oh, we're already off the
Fuck
rails.
you, Timmy. Throw me under the
Denny
bus.
forgot to do the top 250 for Parasite. Oh, I don't know what that's about. But hey, Denny, would you put Parasite in the top 250?
I absolutely would.
And John?
Yes, yes, I would, Timmy. I would.
And the fucking asshole who does my voice? Yeah, sure. I think that, Parasite was a great movie. I'll definitely put it in top 250. Nah, go fuck the lot of you. I like it too, though. It's a good fucking movie, you know what I'm saying? All right, that's back to the boys.
Wow.
Wow,
Well done,
Timmy, you
Timmy.
have a hosting future in your future.
Yeah, really. There's a lot of charisma there.
Yeah.
Parasite was a great movie. Come on.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know it.
Yeah, it was good.
All right, and bye.